Finally today, Greg Ibach is back in Nebraska and at the University of Nebraska as IANR's inaugural Undersecretary in Residence. And if that's a name that sounds familiar to you, that's because Greg served as the director for the Nebraska Department of Agriculture for many years. Most recently, he worked in Washington, D.C. as the USDA's Undersecretary for Marketing and Regulatory Programs during the Donald Trump administration. He sat down to talk with me about what he wants to bring to his new role.
I think what Dr. Boehm has asked me to do is bring my experience as a farmer and rancher myself, my experience as a state agency head of a Department of Agriculture, as well as my federal experience together, and take a look at the programs and projects that the Institute is working on and see how I might be able to make my past experiences relevant to help advance what they're working on today.
What do you see as maybe one or two of the biggest issues impacting Nebraska farmers right now?
Well, Nebraska farmers are going to be adapting to policies of a new administration. And we know from comments that Secretary Vilsack has made already that climate change and carbon sequestration and regenerative agriculture are all things that he's interested in. So how can we work from a Nebraska producer point of view through our organizations or through the university to try to make sure that programs at USDA are designed that we can work with, we can benefit from, and that accomplish good goals for having sustainable agriculture and being able to keep our farms and ranches profitable.
Because it seems like, from the farmers that I talk to, everyone's very interested in sustainable ag, in helping the environment, helping the climate, but they want to do it in a way that's cost effective for them and that isn't going to eat into their bottom line too much.
I think that our experience with a lot of these programs and even some of the private companies that are coming into this arena wanting to reward farmers for certain farming practices, they're ignoring the things that farmers have already done and already put into place, rotational grazing or no-till farming. And I think that we need to switch from these practices and a practice focus, did I do this or that, into an outcome focus. And if we do that, then we'll look at what does the farm contribute to nutrient management, what does it contribute to carbon sequestration if that's important, what does it contribute to water quality. And if we look at that, a lot of farmers are doing things today, if we get credit for what we've already done as well as what we're willing to do in addition to that, we're going to have a better chance to be able to reap benefits from a conservation focus than just have expenses or be penalized by that focus.
More than anybody, you are very in tune with what farmers need. So do you have any final advice for farmers? Last 30 seconds, the floor is yours.
I think more than anything right now as we're finishing up a calving season, or some farmers in western Nebraska are starting calving season, as we're starting to plant crops, we're going to get into a busy time of year where people are scrambling. And being safe on the farm, being safe on our roads is very important. We need all of Nebraska's farmers to be able to feed the world, and just want everybody to be safe and be here for fall harvest.